can you believe it? Just one more day of school until winter break, and then 2 weeks of kids around the house with nothing to do but to drive you crazy.
You don't want them to just fill their time with electronics. So what do? We brought in psychologist Angela Narayan of the University of Denver, who has some insight for us. Also has 2 little kiddos, so you understand exactly what is happening right now. So where would you begin, like just to make sure that they're not glued onto their screens?
Yes, so I like to think of different strategies, like home things that are fun, really cost-effective, affordable activities, and then like crafts. So lots of different categories. I can start with one if you want.
Well, craft spoke to me.
She's
That's
good.
what I do. I went to the dollar store today. And just like was I got a big bag of stuff and like, do this for an hour and leave me alone.
Okay, so here's one that will take many hours. So if you just go on the Target website and put in Color Fort, they sell these forts that are literally cardboard, 3 feet, huge forts that you assemble, but you color them. And they're like intricate, like Christmas cottage, or Halloween had a haunted house, or there's like a cabin for the summer. It literally, if you wanted to color all of it, it would take days.
Oh, we love
that. But it at least takes a few hours.
My kids would love that.
And I do it too. My husband and I, like, we're all on the floor coloring. I like put it together, and they like to play in it.
And then what about, how do you curb fighting?
Yeah.
Okay, my kids, 5 and 8, they will get into it when they're around each other too much, and I just want to maintain the peace, please.
Yes, yes, definitely. I think like having them do something collaboratively or giving them an activity, like my kids love crafts and art, so watercolors, and they each have a little set, which is like, $1. And then they can kind of each be on their own, but then if I step away, I can like hear them being like, oh, that's a nice picture. Oh, that's nice. Like when we're not there sometimes, if we need to like go do an email or do some work, they can just kind of do their art together and not be competing. Yeah.
How do we keep from introducing so much screen time? Because I feel like it's so easy to be like, we've done all the crafts, we've crafted our little butts off, and now it's like just sit in front of the TV and watch a movie. And before you know it, you've watched 2 hours of Bluey and 2 hours of Peppa Pig, and how do we keep from doing that?
Yeah. Especially if we have to work. Like I have to work a lot over the break and get things done. I like to kind of punctuate it with like a family game that's fun and lively. So I actually asked my 7-year-old, what do you have ideas for in terms of what to do for break? And the first thing he said was Uno No Mercy, which is a variation of Uno that literally takes forever. But kids that age love it. And so he was like, you just tell people to play that. It'll take hours. But you could do a quick game, like a variation of Uno or like another card game. He's really into the Rubik's Cube right now. And, then do like a family movie. They're also really into watching Home Alone.
Oh,
Home Alone 1
we watched
and
it like
2.
5 times
So
already.
good. And like young kids like to watch things multiple times to make sense of them. Even adults, like the second time you watch something, you catch more. So it's okay to have your kids watch something that's not, super addictive if it's like a family togetherness thing. And especially if it's nostalgic. For us, like that brings back so many memories.
Yep.
Yeah.
We have less than 30 seconds, but what would be like your MO if your kids push back? Like whether it's screen time, they want more, what would you say to them?
I would say make a plan. So they like structure and they know what to expect. So like, here's our day. We're at home for this many hours. And here are the things we're going to do. You can even make a little schedule. We're going to do this craft together. Then mommy's going to do a little work. And you can watch this for like half an hour. Then we're going to play a game. Then we're going to eat lunch. And then we're going to do quiet time. And after quiet time, we'll watch a movie together, right? So then you've planned out the next several hours, and kids like having that structure. And then they won't be like, wait, can I do this now? Can I do this now? Nope, let's look at the schedule.
I love that. I learned so much when you come. I've already looked up the I like this Cocoa Camper.
Oh,
and
yes.
guess what?
That's
is
what
that
it
a
is.
good one?
That's what it is. Oh my gosh, yes. And I haven't done that. I want to do that.
Okay, I'm going to order this. And it says it will get to you in 2 days.
Yes.
You can have it
there you go.
before Christmas.
Oh my gosh, I love that.
I mean business over here, Dr. Narayan.
Nice.
Thank you.
Yeah, of course. Thanks.